Look at your garden. It is a complete disaster. You dump seeds into the ground like garbage and wonder why you get zero results. Stop blaming the weather. Stop blaming the soil quality. You are the one actively destroying your own harvest with your ignorant planting habits. You complain constantly about pests eating your cabbage. You cry over your yellow, rotting tomato leaves. But you did this entirely to yourself. Every single season, you repeat the exact same fatal mistake. You mix plants that secretly hate each other, forcing them to fight to the death. Today, I will rip off the blindfold. I will show you exactly why your vegetables are choking each other to death underground. If you don't change your planting strategy right now, you might as well pave your garden with concrete. Listen closely and take notes. You run to the garden center like a fool. You buy toxic chemical fertilizers and pour gallons of synthetic poison into your beds. Throw that trash in the garbage. Chemical fertilizers will never save plants that are engaged in a brutal biological warfare with their neighbors. Garden centers love your ignorance. They sell you endless bottles of pest control and root stimulants. It is a massive, They hide the truth to keep draining your wallet year after year. The real secret to a massive harvest doesn't come in a plastic bottle. The absolute secret is companion planting. But I am not talking about the cute, useless advice you read in cheap lifestyle magazines. Plants are not passive objects. They actively fight, they communicate, they release powerful biochemical weapons directly into the soil to destroy competitors. This brutal process is called allelopathy. When you put the wrong plants together, their roots secrete toxic acids that paralyze the neighbor's root system. Imagine locking two sworn enemies in a tiny cage. That is exactly what you do when you ignorantly plant beans next to onions. The onion roots release strong sulfur compounds. These compounds completely annihilate the beneficial nitrogen-fixing bacteria living on your bean roots. Your beans literally starve. Look at a dying root system under a microscope. It is shriveled, brown, and suffocating. No amount of expensive water will save it. And what about pests? You spray expensive poison on your carrots to stop the carrot fly. You are feeding that poison to your children. Nature already invented the perfect weapon. It is called the onion. Plant onions next to carrots and watch the absolute magic happen. The strong, pungent smell of the onion completely blinds the carrot fly. The pest flies right past your beds, completely confused and repelled. And the carrot returns the favor. Carrots release distinct enzymes that repel the onion fly. They are the ultimate, unbeatable survival team. Stop planting single crops in massive, vulnerable blocks. Monoculture is an open, unprotected buffet for pests. It is a guaranteed death sentence. Let's talk about tomatoes. Everyone's absolute favorite crop, and simultaneously everyone's biggest, most humiliating failure. Why are your tomatoes constantly getting blight? Because you ignorantly plant them next to potatoes. Both are nightshades. They share the exact same fatal diseases. You are asking for destruction. Late blight spores travel easily through the air and soil. When you group tomatoes and potatoes together, you are building an infectious superhighway. Never ever put them together. Separate them entirely. If you want tomatoes that literally break the branches with their immense weight, do this instead. Plant basil directly at the base of your tomatoes. This is not a stupid culinary trick. This is hardcore, biological armor. Basil alters the flavor profile of the tomato, making it noticeably sweeter. More importantly, it repels hornworms and whiteflies like a toxic shield. The potent essential oils from the basil leaves evaporate in the baking sun, creating an invisible, impenetrable dome of defense over your tomatoes. Now, let's look at cucumbers. You want crispy, massive cucumbers? Stop letting them crawl pitifully on the hot, dry baking earth. Plant tall corn directly next to your cucumbers. The sturdy corn stalks act as a natural, living trellis. The cucumbers climb up, escaping the rotting soil. In return, the massive cucumber leaves act as a living mulch. They heavily shade the ground, lock in the deep moisture, and choke out every single weed. This is exactly how you build a self-sustaining jungle. No weeding, no artificial staking. Just pure, explosive growth and massive, overwhelming yields. Take notes immediately, because here is another absolute golden pair: cabbage and marigolds. If you don't plant marigolds, you are a complete fool. Cabbage worms will absolutely decimate your unprotected crop in 3 days. They will eat the broad leaves down to the bare, white skeleton. Marigolds release powerful pyrethrins. It is a highly effective natural neurotoxin for pests. The roots also violently kill destructive soil nematodes on contact. One single marigold plant can sanitize a massive radius of infected soil. It acts like an aggressive organic vacuum cleaner, sucking up and destroying diseases. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on expensive nematode poisons. Buy a 10-cent packet of marigold seeds. It is the cheapest, most ruthless insurance policy on Earth. What about your strawberries? You constantly complain that disgusting slugs eat your prized berries before you even wake up in the morning. Plant strong garlic tightly around your strawberry beds. Slugs absolutely despise the sulfurous burn of garlic. They will turn around and eat your neighbor's garden instead. The garlic doesn't compete for nutrients. It grows straight up like a spear, while the strawberries hug the ground. It is perfect, ruthless spatial harmony. Let me give you the absolute worst pair in existence. Never plant fennel near absolutely anything. Fennel is a selfish, ruthless, biological killer. Fennel secretes highly aggressive toxins that severely stunt the growth of every single vegetable nearby. Isolate it completely or it will destroy your entire bed. You now have the ultimate blueprint. You know exactly what to do. Stop making pathetic excuses and start planting with brutal efficiency right now. Group your powerful allies. Completely separate your sworn enemies. Use plants to violently fight pests, heavily shade the soil, and boost yields to insane levels. Throw away the toxic chemical sprays. Forget the useless synthetic fertilizers. Rely entirely on the ruthless, calculating power of biological synergy. If you do exactly as I say, without cutting corners, you will be hauling heavy buckets of flawless, oversized vegetables into your kitchen every single day. Your neighbors will be absolutely furious with jealousy. Let them keep spraying their weak, dying plants while you effortlessly harvest twice as much. The soil does not forgive stupidity, but it rewards intelligence and strategy massively. Be smart. Pair your plants correctly right now. If you truly want to stop failing miserably and start dominating your garden like a master, this channel is your absolute only hope. Hit that subscribe button right now. Do not miss the next harsh truth that will save your entire harvest. Now get off your phone and get to work.